In my hands are 8 love letters that the English romantic poet John Keats wrote to the love of his life, Fanny Brawne. These letters vanished for nearly 40 years and have only just recently been rediscovered. John Keats and Fanny Brawne met in 1818 as neighbours in Hampstead, where I am right now. In his mind, she was his goddess, the muse that he worshipped. By October 1819, they were secretly engaged, but he soon discovered that he was suffering from tuberculosis, and he would die from the illness 2 years later at the age of 25. He wrote these letters and expressed his endless longing, love, jealousy, and despair. My dearest lady, I am glad I had not an opportunity of sending off a letter which I wrote for you on Tuesday night. 'Twas too much like one out of Rousseau's Eloise. I'm more reasonable this morning. The morning is the only proper time for me to write to a beautiful girl whom I love so much. For at night, when the lonely day has closed and the lonely, silent, unmusical chamber is waiting to receive me as into a sepulchre, then believe me, my passion gets entirely the sway. Then I would not have you see those rhapsodies which I once thought it impossible I should ever give way to, and which I have often laughed at in another, for fear you should think me either too unhappy, or perhaps a little mad. Ask yourself, my love, whether you are not very cruel to have so entrammelled me, so destroyed my freedom. Will you confess this in the letter you must write immediately, and do all you can to console me? Make it as rich as a draught of poppies to intoxicate me. Write me the softest words, and kiss them, that I may at least touch my lips where yours have been. For myself, I know not how to express my devotion to so fair a form. I want a brighter word than bright, a fairer word than fair. I almost wish we were butterflies and lived but 3 summer days. 3 such days with you I could fill with more delight than 50 common years could ever contain. Though I could centre my happiness in you, I cannot expect to engross your heart so entirely. Indeed, if I thought you felt as much for me as I do for you at this moment, I do not think I could restrain myself from seeing you again tomorrow, for the delight of one embrace. J. Keats. My sweet creature, when I look back upon the pains and torments I have suffered for you from the day I left you to go to the Isle of Wight, the ecstasies in which I have passed some days, and the miseries in their turn, I wonder the more at the beauty which has kept up the spell so fervently. How illness stands as a barrier betwixt me and you. Even if I was well, I must make myself as good a philosopher as possible. Now I have had opportunities of passing nights anxious, and awake, I found other thoughts intrude upon me. If I should die, said I to myself, I've left no immortal work behind me, nothing to make my friends proud of my memory. But I have loved the principle of beauty in all things, and if I had had time, I would have made myself remembered. Thoughts like these came very feebly, whilst I was in health and every pulse beat for you. Now you divide with this, may I say it, last infirmity of noble minds, all my reflection. God bless you, love. J. Keats. Sweetest Fanny, you fear sometimes I do not love you so much as you wish. My dear girl, I love you ever and ever, and without reserve. The more I've known, the more I've loved. In every way, even my jealousies have been agonies of love. In the hottest fit I ever had, I would have died for you. I have vexed you too much, but for love, can I help it? You are always new. The last of your kisses was ever the sweetest. The last smile, the brightest. The last movement, the gracefulest. When you passed my window home yesterday, I was filled with as much admiration as if I had then seen you for the first time. When you are in the room, my thoughts never fly out of the window. You always concentrate my whole senses. I think it's really special in paper and ink here that you feel something a lot more relatable. That's why I think that these pages, that have somehow survived, then been lost, then rediscovered, matter so much today. Yes, he's John Keats the poet, but he's also a young guy that needs the woman he loves to write good night so that he can put it under his pillow. And so that feeling is completely universal, obviously, and just collapses 2 centuries in a second.